What's up, you guys? Camilla Mills here on Boss Luxa channel, documenting a journey to success because success begins with the mind. My name is Camilla Mills, and today we are discussing all things money, extra income, passive income, you name it. It goes in your pockets, we're discussing it. Who doesn't like making money? I think it's safe to say that at this point in time, we've all come to realize that our 9 to 5s probably really suck. And it really sucks just having a 9 to 5 as your only income. I think one thing that 2020 has really taught us is that having one income is not it. Having multiple streams of income is a necessity. It's not a luxury anymore, a necessity. And that's really the main purpose of this video, you guys. I want to see all of us make it. Listen, I'm trying to make it. This is my journey. I want you guys to make it. You guys are on your journey. We all need to be bossing up for 2021. So I'm here to give you 17 ways to earn extra income. Some of them with little money down, some of them with no money down. Some of them require slightly more money than the other ones. But if it was easy, everyone would do it. So it's going to be a short video. We're going to jump right into it. The first couple ones are actually the really basic ones. Get a second job. Yes, we get a second job. It does increase our income. You know, if you're working during the day, find another job at night. Work overnight. You know, something that can just help you increase your income. Next on the list is find a side hustle. So that side hustle, I mean more so as in learn a new skill. If you're learning to do nails, learning to do hair, learning to cut hair, this is something that you can learn to do. And when quarantine or the pandemic is pretty much coming to an end, you can actually take these services outside and start doing that. Start creating a business with that. Start developing clientele. So that's definitely something to look into, which can bring a lot of money. One of my roommates in college actually made her way through graduate program doing hair. After school, she'd do hair. After classes, she'd do hair. On the weekends, hair. And it was really something that helped her get through college. Like, that was really the bread and butter. You know, she didn't have an actual job. Doing hair was her thing. Mind you, you're doing one person's head for what, $80, $90, $100, sometimes even more. 2, 3 heads in one Saturday, 6, 7 heads in a weekend. There you go. Next on the list, we have stock market. So the stock market, I know a lot of people really are fearful of getting into the stock market because they don't understand it. But that's the problem. It's because they don't understand it. Take the time to understand it, to really comprehend what's going on, analyze everything before jumping into it. But once you learn everything, you realize the stock market is a great way to earn extra income. Not only can you earn money from the stock markets, but if you pick stocks or you invest in stocks that actually give dividends, 2 for 1. Great way to earn extra income. So that was actually a 2-in-1. Fourth on the list, we have real estate. Now, real estate is definitely a big one. Real estate requires a bit more money down than probably everything else on the list. But again, if it was easy, everyone would do it. You know, so real estate is something, again, you have to personally do your research. Is that something you really want to get into? But later down the line, it's something you can absolutely make a lot of money from, depending on what strategies you go about in investing in real estate, whether you want to fix and flip, whether you want to buy and hold, do you want to buy duplexes? Anything along the lines of real estate will make you money. Again, you just have to analyze your properties, run your numbers. Does it generate you money or is it taking away money? Of course, that's something that you have to do your due diligence on. Number 5 on the list is something along the lines of real estate, but not really real estate. I'm not really sure what to categorize this, but it's Airbnb. You have let's say a 3-bedroom apartment. You're there by yourself. Rent out a room for half of your rent, or even a little bit more than half of your rent. And there you've easily cut your expenses in half. Now, is that necessarily bringing you income? probably not right then and there, but it's putting more money into your pockets. Now, instead of your $1,300 rent that you were paying, now you're only paying $750. Now you're only paying $600. Now, if you have a 3-bedroom apartment, maybe you can rent out both units. You reduced your monthly income or your monthly expenses drastically. You could probably even do it to zero. So even if you have a 1-bedroom, now this is probably a reach, but even if you have a 1-bedroom, do you want to rent out your couch? That's a possibility. It's a reach, but it is a possibility. The next two are one in the same, but they're still separate, different things. So the first one is mystery box flipping, which is something like pallet flipping, which is the second one. So mystery box is you get a box of miscellaneous items. You have no idea what's going to be in it. You can actually select if you want electronics in there, mainly electronics in there, or if you want mainly baby items in there. You don't really know what's going to be in there. You just know what type of things are in there. So you get a mystery box of things. You have to sell them. How are you going to sell them? Create your own e-commerce online on Shopify, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, anything like those. You can sell the items on there to make you more money. Me and my brother have actually done something like this. Me, my brother, and my cousin actually, we did invest in a pallet and we put forth $150 each. So the pallet was, the box. The box was actually $450. So we split that between the three of us. Now, had we sold everything, we could have profited, I believe, about $1,000. We just never finished it to begin with. That was something that we got lazy on. That's something that we plan on getting back into for 2021. So that's something you can actually make a lot of money on and flip it very quickly if you do it right. Now, there are a lot of courses or online articles on how to properly do this. So again, do your due diligence on that, which is something for pallet flipping as well. So the first one was mystery box flipping. The second one is pallet flipping. So the pallets, you actually get to choose what you are buying. So if you want to buy a pallet of TVs, you can buy a pallet of TVs for a price and you can sell it the same way that you would for the mystery box. So again, e-commerce accounts, Amazon, Etsy, eBay, even Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people don't know how powerful social media has become. Social media is phenomenal for marketing. Use that. You're sitting on Instagram anyway. You might as well. So there are a couple places you can actually buy these pallets and mystery boxes from. That's from Quizlots, Merchandise Liquidators, and B-Stocks. Look those up on Google. They will bring you to their website. That's something to look into. And there are many more out there. Just, don't limit yourself to just those three. There are many more out there. Just do your research. So again, the next two are kind of one and the same, but really not. And that is an ATM machine or a vending machine. Both of which you can buy fairly cheaply online. And you can place it wherever, find somewhere that has really good traffic, place it there, and you can charge on a percentage. So that's how you would be making your money. 10 and 11, you're buying and reselling. So you're buying clothes at a discounted price and you're reselling them. Now, I know quite a few people who actually do this and make a killing on it. This goes for people who like name brand but can't really afford top name brand stuff that are in season. Now, that goes to say that if something is out of season, it's probably less expensive. It's probably not as expensive as it was 3 months or 5 months ago. You can buy that on a discount and resell it. So if you buy it for $40, resell it for $60, $80. That's something you can do. Also, sneakers. Now, sneakers are actually really expensive to begin with. I don't know what happened within the past couple of years, but sneakers are just ridiculous. Sneakers now are, I think, bottom line, $150, $200. But if you buy them and you buy classics and you resell them, I've seen people resell them for $500, $600, sometimes even more on one pair of sneakers. I don't know how they do it, but it's a thing. Something to look into. So the next one is being a tutor. Now, when I was in college, that was something that I was doing for extra money. But with COVID and social distancing, online tutoring has become a really big thing. A lot of people are paying a lot of money for people to tutor their kids while they're at home, because kids just really aren't getting the same education, or don't feel like they're getting the same education while schooling from home. So now they do get additional tutors to tutor their kids, and that's something that a lot of people are willing to pay for. So being an online tutor, even for English, for math, choose whatever subject you feel passionate about and tutor somebody online. And it doesn't even have to be tutoring kids who are at home. A lot of people are tutoring people from foreign countries. Tutor English. Teach English. You already speak the language. A lot of people want to learn how to speak English. Now, of course, you may have to look up the different time zones. I know in China, they are a 13-hour time difference ahead of us. So if that's something you want to do, just keep that in mind. But that is something to look into as well. Next side hustle on the list is being a virtual assistant. Because of COVID, virtual assistants are needed. A lot of people just really are still struggling to adjust with working from home. They really don't know how to go about it because everything is just hectic right now. So being a virtual assistant really does pay. You just have to find the job that works best for you, find the company that you resonate with, and go from there. But being a virtual assistant is where it's at right now. Okay, so this one might actually require a bit more thought into it. Definitely don't just get up and, create something and then sell it. No, actually put some thought into it. Be passionate about it, because you definitely don't want to just start selling crap to any old people. And that is creating a course and selling it online, or creating an app and selling it online. Now, don't be one of these gurus who pretty much just sell courses for $3,000, $4,000 and scam people. No, that's not the way to go. You want to create something that you're passionate about, something that you really have, purpose to, or something that you want to give purpose to. You want to teach other people. Not for nothing, knowledge is free. We have the internet at the touch of our fingers. So you don't want to overcharge somebody $1,000 to teach them something that they can learn on Google. They're coming to you because they feel that you can teach them the best way. Don't take advantage of them. But that is something that you can really make money off of, creating a course and selling it online, or creating an app and selling it online. And speak of selling things online, you can create your own online business. So creating your business, Shopify, again, Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, buying and reselling things on there. Yes, that's creating your own business. But there are other things you can do to create your own business. You just have to think again, what are you passionate about? What do you want to do? But this is probably the time to create your own business. I have a friend who actually created her own business by juicing. She makes cold pressed juices and she sells them. And I think that is genius, because everyone is complaining about their quarantine weight and they're wanting to do something about it. And what better way to start than to start by what you're putting in your body? So that is a great thing to do for her. And I think that's actually really phenomenal. That was genius. I am really mind blown by it. Find something that you're passionate about. Create your business off of that. It is going to take some time. Put a little bit of thought into it. Create a mini business plan if you have to, and just go from there. It's not going to be perfect the first time around. It's really not. And that's okay. Next on the list, if you have a car, you can do it. Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Uber Eats. Now, a lot of people use this as a second stream of income, but it actually gives them the flexibility they need. They can actually set their schedule the way that they want to and still make money off of it. If you have a car and you can do something to earn that extra income, if that's something you feel comfortable doing, by all means, go for it. Now, speaking of cars, the last two I have on my list is not really one and the same, but it is one and the same again. And that's buying and reselling cars. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the app or the website Copart. So I was originally looking into Copart to buy a used car is actually an auction car. So you go on there and you auction a car. Now, some of them you'll find these cars are like beat up. They are done for. They are accident cars. Some of them don't even have fronts. Some of them don't have backs. Like, it's half of a car. If you buy a car and sell the parts that you have remaining, you can make money off of that. If you buy the car or you auction it for $100 or $150 and you sell the parts that are in it, you can make your money back. Just take it to a junkyard and make your money back off of that. Now, a lot of the cars, too, you'll find are pretty modern cars. A lot of them are old cars, of course, but a lot of them are modern cars that you can easily sell stuff off. So that's something you can do. The second one is buying and selling motorcycles. Now, I had a best friend. I don't know if you watched my last video, I stated I had a group of friends who ride motorcycles. One of my friends bought an old motorcycle for someone for $100, and they pretty much rebuilt their motorcycle. Now, if they wanted to, they can actually sell that motorcycle for $3,000, $4,000 easily on $100 investment. Now, did they put some work into it? Absolutely. It's way less than what they can sell it for. That's an investment. And there you have it, guys. Like I said, it's supposed to be a really short video. I say this for a lot of my videos. I'm so sorry. But it's supposed to be a really short video, just going over 17 really quick ways to make extra income with little to no money down. Now, again, a couple of them does require a little bit more money than expected, but most of them just require action, execution. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We post every Thursdays, 5 p.m. and Mondays at 12 p.m. Stay tuned for our Rack Monday questions, where we ask rarely asked questions, and you get to answer them in the discussions comments below. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and slam that like button, press the subscribe button, press the notification bells, and I'll see you guys shortly.